Hey guys, welcome back to Jamila Daura channel. My name is Jamila Daura. Thank you for clicking to watch this video. If you are new, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, hi. So earlier this year, sometimes in April, May, a popular Nigerian actor came out, or a popular Christian Nigerian actor came out and declared that he's got a second wife. He's a Christian. He's from southeastern part of Nigeria, Daura. I love that guy. Like, I love his acting. I love his personality. So it was like a real big shock that he came out to say that he is a polygamist now that he has a new wife and he's got a child with this woman. Just this morning, I woke up and the news that broke the internet is that of Sheyi Vodi, the fashion designer. If you are in Abuja, you know him, you will know his brand. He is one of the finest, biggest fashion designers that we have in Abuja. And it broke the internet that he was caught in the act, of cheating on his wife with his side chick, side hen, side whatever. And in between all of these, between ADULTR's one and, Sheyi's one today, there's been a lot of reports online about, wives going after their husbands, catching their husbands in the act. Even a lady lost her life in the process in Port Harcourt, and that was a very sad and very extreme situation. We've heard about wives murdering their husbands because of this. There's a current case of that in the north, Rukaya Sanda. Aside that, we also have been experiencing, I see a lot of messages, anonymous messages sent to bloggers, my husband this, my husband that, and a lot of times people want to blame the woman, like, oh, you saw the signs, you saw it, why did you not, just stay away from this person? But in all fairness, sometimes the signs are not there. Sometimes the signs are not there because some men are very slicky, very sneaky, very slimy in their ways that you will never catch them. In the north, the biggest one in the north that I read is the ones that the husbands will always delete chats, have their apps hidden, you're locked in something else, maybe in some folder, so you can't even see or track their activity or even know that, oh, this person is chatting with another person. So how will you know? You don't follow them to their workplace, you don't spend the entire day with them, you don't really know what they do except that which they show you. So how will you know? It is even worse when you are courting, because for us Muslims, we don't even live with our spouses before marriage or fiancés. So every evil that we get to find out about our significant other comes out after marriage. So how do you catch somebody like this, or even see the signs and say that, okay, the signs are there, why did you not see it? Why did you still go ahead to marry this person? Side chick issue has become a menace in the society. Like, it is something that we are forced to live with. Whether we want to agree or we don't want to agree, we don't have a choice. We can't end it, because you're talking about morals here. You're talking about individual behaviors, people who are comfortable to do stupid things, make stupid decisions, and don't see that or don't feel like they've done anything wrong. Personally, I don't even believe in fighting the lady or like blaming the girls that get themselves in such situation. It is always the man that is in a committed relationship that steps out of his commitment and starts sneaking around and start going out to seek for these women. Those are the people. For me, that is who I blame, because if you respect the institution of marriage, if you respect the woman you're married to, if you have some sort of dignity for yourself and respect for your children, it should never be easy for you to get yourself in an act that will bring shame back into your home, put your wife in a very uncomfortable situation, make her unhappy, make your children sad, and just do very stupid things that at the end of the day it says a lot on you as an individual. And not even that there is always the excuse that maybe he's not getting enough love, enough care, enough attention, so it is better he has this side chick. And there's also the notion of like, oh, men are polygamous in nature. It is absolute nonsense. They use that as an excuse. It is one thing to be polygamous. If you are polygamous in nature, then marry the woman you want to marry. What you are is an adulterer. If you are married and you are still you are still fornicating and having intimate relationships outside of your home, you are an adulterer. You are not a polygamous man. Polygamous relationships are relationships where a man is able to marry multiple women, and he marries this woman and he does not go out to seek for other women, right? 2 women, 3 women, and up to 4 women. This is how it is in Islam. But if you are not a Muslim and you are hopping from one woman's bed to another, changing women like women change their bras, then unfortunately for you, you are just an adulterer. There is nothing like it is in your nature. You, at this point, Yul Edochie has kind of showed that, okay, Christians can actually be, polygamous. Like polygamy is allowed in Christianity. I never knew that. So now let's bring it to Seyi Vodi's situation. This morning, we woke up to this thing, and this is even where I kind of got, angry, because I saw some commentary, some people blaming the wife. Why would she do that? Women supporting women. Why would she not face her husband? Why should she disgrace such a woman? If it's a man that did this to a woman, women will be insulting the woman. But now a woman is beating a fellow woman. Why is the rest of the woman nation, supporting her? This is a bitter pill to swallow. I watched the video, unfortunately, and I heard the woman say that is Seyi's wife, saying that I warned you, I have warned you, severally. And for you to take that shamelessness, not just from whatever you guys used to meet, but to go all the way to his office, a public space like that, to do that to this woman, and even the Seyi himself, it is a shame. What I find disappointing is that the man ran away. I, for one, would face the man. Like I said earlier, it is the man that you're going to face, because at the end of the day, well, we can no longer say that side chicks can't convert to wife. Your side chick will convert to wife, whether you want to accept it or not. A side chick is a potential wife. So it is either you deal with it early, or if you let it linger on, there is that potential damage that you will have to face at the end of the day. And this is that potential damage that, between Yul Edochie and Seyi Vodi, it is like Yul's relationship with his side chick, then now his wife, lasted for a whole 6 years. That was the revelation. For a whole 6 years, they dated. She was his side chick, his side piece, and eventually got pregnant for him. That led him to perform traditional marital rites, because he cannot even get her wedded in a church. Neither can he get her wedded in a court, because he is already legally and Christianly married to his first wife. So he has no room for that, compared to Islam, that we don't do court weddings, we don't do church weddings, and we only do masjid weddings. And you sit down, and in that masjid, there's that potential that you go to the same masjid to marry 4 times. That is it. So that is how Yul Edochie became a side chick, from a side chick to a wife. Now, to Seyi's own, the danger in Seyi's own, again, is that he's already taking serious responsibilities of this girl. He bought her a Mercedes-Benz. He's taking care of her, obviously. And whether it's a transactional relationship, these transactional relationships are very dangerous. It can affect your union, in the sense that the resources, I call it scarce resources, the scarce resources that you have to take care of children's school fees, bills at home and all that. Now you will force your wife to want to either also contribute to the running of your home, so that the one that you have that is meant for the entire household is something you now take and start sharing with your side chicks and side everything that you have. It takes away from time and attention and the love, the purity of your union. That there is no pure union where there is one person that is cheating. That union has already been soiled. And when I say that, you either take care of it very early, that means you have the option to walk out of that marriage immediately if that is what if you know you are that woman that is married that cannot tolerate another woman, either as a side piece or as a sister wife. It is better you, as a co-wife, it is better you walk out of that marriage, because why do you want to be in a union where you resent the man you're married to, where you don't love him, where there is no love, there won't be peace? There is no point for such relationship. If at the end of the day the man in question is apologetic and he changes his ways, he's no longer doing what he is doing, picking one woman from one woman to another, and he comes back to you and you feel like you can forgive and continue your union and your relationship, also go for it. That is still all the damage control and dealing with it early. But whatever it is that you want to do, the moment you find out, be very decisive about your about your actions, your plans, what you intend to do. And which brings me to the next point. Build yourself, woman. Do not build a man, help a man build his life, neglecting your own. If you have the energy to build both of you up, do it. Support him. It's good. Be a supportive wife. I will support my husband, because at the end of the day, I'm not just supporting him for me. I have children with this person that I don't want them to suffer. I don't want them to lack anything. So it is his responsibility, and as my duty as a wife is to provide that convenient environment, that support for him to be able to attain, the things, achieve goals, and be able to provide for the family. However, while I am giving my all and supporting you and doing all that it is that I'm doing, I'm going to try to build myself, no matter how little, brick by brick. I am going to build myself up. The reason why I am bringing this up is that I am seeing narratives online again that, it's because women don't understand their self-worth. They don't know what they are worth. They don't have anything to their name. They don't have an identity to themselves. That is why they are so bothered about men that cheat, men that have side chick. And this is coming from women, not men. These are women saying these things, and it breaks my heart, because a lot of times that is really not it. If you find a woman that is marrying a man that barely has nothing, it is not because of his money. It is love. There is that love that you cannot take away, that brought two people together in the first place. And it is commitment. I commit myself to you, to our relationship, and the least I ask from you is to do the same to me. Imagine if all women are able to easily go out to cheat on their husband. I put this on my WhatsApp status the other day. It is going to be a mad world. It is that commitment that you have forced your heart to go into, your body to go into, your soul, your time, everything that makes you up as a human being. You have already given it to this person, and it is expected. It is a very fair expectation to want that same man to give you the same commitment that you have given and shown to your marriage and to your relationship. So people should stop saying that. But however, even as a woman, build yourself up so that when time comes for you to make decision, whether you are working out or you're staying in that union, you are not going to go there and be scratching for the little husband cake that is available. You're not going to go there and start waiting for him to give you this, give you that before you can be happy. Pursue happiness. Pursue your happiness. Do not pursue a man's happiness over yours, because last everybody is going to chop breakfast one way or another. But it is not as funny as it is. It is like, I don't understand. Okay, another point to this building yourself up, it is going back to Yul Edochie's situation. Now, Yul's first wife, is saying that she built a mansion with him, and she is not going to go anywhere for another woman to come and, like, don't, when you're signing contracts, when you're doing investments with your spouses, with your significant other, like, do not make it joint. It is one very big mistake, like making joint investment in a way that you will be the one losing out. Potentially use money might be way more than hers in the building of that their mansion, but she will assume that, oh, she was helping her husband. Every woman would gladly want to do that. Every woman would gladly want to support her husband with all that she has. So never in a million years did she think that at some point the place where she lives, the place where she had helped him build, is going to be up for contest. It is going to be up for sharing. It is something that maybe when she was doing it in her mind is like, from myself to my children, not from myself to another child, another woman's child that is now in my house, and to another woman, because she said it's a mansion. In the north, if a man has a mansion, I guarantee you it's 100% his money. No woman is going to lay claims to that mansion, and he's going to marry all his 4 wives if he so want to do so. So why do I want to put my money in the house? That is why even in the north, our tradition is that the man provides the home, the house, and the woman will convert it into a home by bringing in things that she can also move out if need be, but God forbid parting. That is not the mindset and the intention we go into marriage with. But circumstances, things will happen that you do not have control over, and God forbid batting. Make wise investment. Don't be in love, but don't be foolish in love. That is what I'm going to say. So bringing it back to Sheyi's own, was the first wife's action the right thing to do? Honestly, no. I will never stoop low to do pig fight with another woman. I will never ever stoop low. And that is why I felt like, from anytime you feel like your husband is misbehaving, please hold your husband responsible. 101%. Hold him responsible. There is no smoke without fire. So if you have a man that is always going out looking for the next best thing in skirt and all that, that is your man, and you can't control what the other woman is going to do, because it is totally up to another woman to feel like she's comfortable dating another man, whether she knows that he's married or not. Now, a lot of these men lie about their marital status when they approach this woman, whether public figure or no public figure. We don't know everybody. We don't know all the public figures that are out there. I'm not trying to make an excuse for the lady saying that, oh, does she not know who does she not know who Sheyi is? I'm not trying to make an excuse. The final thing I want to say to all this is spiritual balance. I know a lot of us will be like, like prayer, what can prayer do? The only thing prayer cannot do is to not make you to die, like keep you alive forever. So we pray all the time. It prolongs our lives. If maybe an accident or a bad thing was supposed to happen to you, it does not happen, or even if it happens, it does not take your life. That is prayer prolonging your life. But will it cure death? No. So pray not just because you're praying that, oh God, touch my husband's heart and don't make him cheat on me. God, touch my husband's heart, or God, take away side chicks away from my husband. That is not your prayer point per se. Your prayer point is for you, for your serenity and for your peace of mind. That is where it all starts from. Then protection for your children, because all these side chicks, like I said, are potential wives. They can be very evil. Some of them can be very evil. Some of them can come with a personal vendetta. They want to kick against poverty in their lives, but they are going to come and strip you of all that you have and have worked for with your significant other. You don't want that kind of person. In Islam, we pray, beg God that, Ya Allah, if there is good in this, give it to me, and if there is bad in it, take it away. It might not be taken away immediately. It might not be like, you pray today, tomorrow everything is over. But with patience and continuous prayer for your protection of your family, protection in different ways, spiritual protection. STDs and STIs are everywhere, so you have to really understand, maintain decorum, have a clear mind on your actions. Don't be overly triggered. It is triggering, definitely it is triggering, but whatever it triggers in you, it should be the kind of trigger that is going to cause you to take the best actions for yourself, and if there are children involved, for your children as well. Don't be afraid to walk out and walk away. The world will not be there for you if tomorrow you get some kind of disease from a man that cannot zip up his pants. The world will not be there for you tomorrow if you try to defend yourself against this cheating and God forbid something happen, he hits you, you're gone. The world will not be there for you. The world will still blame you if the same man lays his hands on you for you standing up for yourself and protecting yourself. The world will not be there for you if you have children and you leave them behind and you go die like the woman that died in an accident chasing another man. Chase your dream, pursue your dreams, but leave men out of it. Whatever it is that you do, keeping a man happy, making a man happy should actually not be your priority. Your priority is you, your children, and finding what it is that you can do that will just keep your mind occupied and keep your mind busy. I am not saying that this should be a like personal vendetta to men, you know, don't trust men, don't do this. I am married, I am still in marriage, alhamdulillah, and I pray to continue to be in marriage. But however, I want women to be more confident in themselves and more confident in the kind of decisions that they make for themselves. So that brings me to the end of this video. Please subscribe if you are new here. See you in my next video. Bye and stay blessed. 2 a.m. got me feeling myself all alone, but I'm loving myself.